Good Tuesday morning to you, October the 24th, I think, 2024, 2023, sorry, October the 24th, 2023. The year 2024 is not far away, and we're also not far away from turning our clocks back 1 hour. Eventually, I think they're going to get rid of daylight savings time nationwide, but they haven't done it yet. But having said that, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now. And right now is moving on by as we speak. Never worry about what you cannot change. And if there's anything you want to do, I suggest that you get busy doing it. What else is going on? Not much, actually. Today, for your viewing pleasure, I think we did a little driving fireside chat thing. Well, it was just something I was thinking about, and I just did a video. And on we go. But yeah, we're going to be turning the clocks back, 1 hour next week, maybe. It's November, first week of November, yeah. So anyway, but yeah, it's still dark outside right now. It's, what time is it? About 6:25, 6:20. And it's still pitch black out there, and it'll be dark until around 7:30, just about the time. I go walking about 7:45-ish, just when the sun's coming up, and away I go. So am I going to do comment call this morning? Yeah, I am. In my own good time, right? Anyway, Fast Eddie, this is on camping in a Prius. Brings back some memory. Says, Rusty, thanks for the tips. I just bought a 2015 Prius and I'm looking forward to setting it up with a no-build build. One unsettling thing about the Prius is when you're in bed with the doors locked and the fob is with you, the bad guys can pull on any door handle and the door opens. That is one of the worst design errors I've ever seen. Have you got a fix for that? Well, my 2013, I didn't have that issue that I recall because I kept an extra key in the glove box, and the way I figured out how to do that, because every time I put that extra key in the glove box, you couldn't lock the doors because the key was in the car. So what I did, I wrapped that extra key in aluminum foil and then put it in the glove box, and you could lock the doors, and that, because the signal, that RFID chip or whatever it is, signal couldn't get out of that tinfoil. So I assume, and assumption's the mother of all mistakes, I assume if you get in there at night and put your keys just in a piece of tinfoil, put them somewhere, and then lock your doors manually, that you'd be okay. Give that a shot and see what happens. What else? King for a Day. This is on the Class B stuff. It says, just curious, but how much of this RV would stop working if that control panel died? A lot. But there is an app you can put on your phone that does the same thing as the control panel. The control panel just becomes your smartphone. So that settles that. Also, it says, seems like something like a Yeti would work just as well. It might, but I don't know. I don't even know where the refrigerator's plugged in. He also asked if the passenger seat could be removed and that space used for storage. Yeah, you could probably do it. I'm not going to fool with that. Yeah, I'm sure you could do it. Scotty Thompson, nice shirt, cool comment call, cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty. The Masked Bowler from Wisconsin. And this is Jason Hernandez. Hello, Jason. Says, hey, Rusty, nice tour. I live in a casita travel trailer full time. Maintenance and having to unhook and hook up each day to go to work would be my main concern in a Class B since I stay at RV parks. Besides that, I wouldn't have a problem living in one. Yeah, Class B would be easier. Just use it as your daily driver. But a casita is a neat RV. I mean, they've made a few changes on the new models, but not much. Basically the same unit I had in 2019. RV living with the geezer. Check his channel out on YouTube. The way you're using it is perfect. Hang on to those two homes you have. You'll definitely want to escape the heat around April to October. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to play that by ear. This is a tiny home cabin. Oh yeah, that was the one I did years ago. It says Grant Corbett says it's 200,000 in 2023. I don't think so, but it might be. D. Anderson on Could You Live in a Class B says I would go in the bag. It seems easier to dump than the cassette toilet. Yeah, it is much easier. I don't see this as depressing for a single person who likes to go for rides during the day, boondocking or many trips across the state, and multiple walks per day. This is perfect for someone like Rusty. Well, yeah, it is. That's why I got it. Thank you. Jimmy Stuckey Songs. Morning, Rusty. I am guessing y'all are snoozing by now, but I wanted to reveal my Tuesday word of the day early. Sozzle bumfuzzled. My dear mama used to say this one aplenty. Sozzle, S-O-Z-Z-L-E dash bumfuzzled. Okay, well, that's good, as long as she was taking her medication, I guess. Anyway, smack dab in the middle. This is on the 2023 Super B. It says, stupid Dodge antics. A Super B is not a Charger. Look it up. I didn't say it was. An original Super B is worth a lot of money. They'll put a sticker on anything and upcharge. It's just for to see who falls for access. Well, whatever, that I don't know anything about cars really, not now. So I just did the video. Steve says on the Could You Live in a Class B? He says if I did, I'd spend 15 seconds to make up my bed before filming. What a pigsty. Oh, Matilda's just smacking her lips over there. I don't know. What a pigsty. Man, oh man. What did you have? Did you have maids and servants when you grew up? I mean, Jesus Christ, what a weirdo. Alvin Masso, great video, thank you. Robert Lane, how long is your bed? It's about 6'2" or 6'3". Says, I know you're over 6 feet. Do you have enough room to stretch out? Yeah, it works for me fine. I have no issue with it at all. And in fact, I'm fixing to make some improvements on that bed. D. Anderson, I could with a home base or two like Rusty. That seems the way to go, but I couldn't right now with the rugrats. I hate to hear children called rugrats. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just that's so degrading. They're children. They're little people. But anyway, you do you, D. Anderson. Lydia Lewis, I will have to check that place out. That was on camping. Yeah, that must have been around Amistad Lake. Same person. Am a van dweller, but would take the truck camping or the casita camper if I had to choose one. Thank you for the tour. BLM for me all the way. Well, yeah, that's good. If you live in an area where there's a lot of BLM campsites, that's fine. But Texas doesn't have a lot of boondocking areas, believe it or not. Rita Richardson, absolutely. I could and like it. Now, that was Rita. Judy says, looks good on the making bacon. Yeah, that little thing works good because the good thing about it is, now I've tried cooking it on a plate. It does pretty good, with it. But this thing, the bacon is hanging up, you know what I mean? And it gets it all the way around. It's really good and crispy bacon. I like it. This is on the Class B. Judy B says, would work great for me. Sunshine said on the Class B, thanks so much for the in-depth tour. If you're the outdoors type, size shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully I'll get enough money for my place to at least be able to afford a used one. Well, good luck. I hope it all works out for you. This is James O'Reilly. Hey, Rusty, years ago, You said you were a chubby chaser. How do you get? I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, James, I guess so. Just keep on the medication. Same person, wouldn't your clothes being stored near the shower cause them to be wrinkled? No. Young somebody, yes, on the Class B. Now, see, there's a simple answer. Could you live in a Class B RV full time? Yes. That's good. I like that. La Patrie or Patrie, whatever. Go to the city. Maxine's off 5th. She will fix up that boredom. Leave a nice tip, Fountain of Youth. All right, thank you. Kim Smith, I couldn't see the price. How much? I said it in the video. It's 70,000 for that 2023 Super B. They had a Jeep Grand Cherokee Wagoneer, and it was 106 or 116,000. 116,000, I think. That's ridiculous. That is, wow. I mean, not only are people being priced out of the housing market, they can't even get a car. Brian Schwertner, I could, if I had to, live in a Class B. I wouldn't by choice. I would love camping in it for 5 or 6 days at a time, maybe longer occasionally. I like it though. Take care. If you can camp in it, say for 5 days, then if you did that 6 times in a row, that's a month. You do that 12 times in a row, and that's a year. And time just goes right on by, you see. Anyway, but no, it's all right. I mean, I could do it. I've often thought about taking a long trip, still think about it. Trexter, and they can keep your socks up. This is on the fitted sheets. Yeah, they would work as suspenders. Yeah. Trexter looks just like a secretary special on the Super B. Yeah, this is Ms. Jean. This is the Class B. It has everything in it to live comfortably if you wanted to, but if you have the means to have a home base to return to once in a while and stretch out, that's nice too. Yeah, I like my setup right now. I do. I like, but all this took years. My God, I'm 78 years old. It wasn't that long ago I had an old junker near Kingsland, Texas. Yeah, no kidding, man. No, I mean, things have changed for sure. Uh, this is my next 50 years. I hope on the Class B, it says, I hope so because I'm making plans to live and work in one for the next 2 to 3 years. I'm shopping around. I need to learn about solar watts, gas generator watts. Well, gas generators don't put out watts, but that's close. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they do. They do generate electricity. Uh, Inverters and lithium batteries. I want to get the most bang for my buck. I called Buck for more information too. Your videos are very informative and have helped me and helpful for me. I've also been watching other channels of people living in Class Bs. I'm hearing so much. Yeah, well, you'll get a lot of information, but I would suggest if you can find a place that will rent you a Class B for a day or 2 or 3, you might give it a try and see how it works. James Ortiz, it would have been perfect in my younger days. Yeah, a lot of things would have been perfect years ago. Yeah, this is Bob Steen or Stein. Uh, Not for me, Rusty, but you keep doing you. I ain't looking for a daily driver from an RV, and yours is just too small. No exterior storage, minimal interior storage. I love my Class C. No wet bath. No, the Class C, as far as living in, is much better than the Class B, no doubt. But as far as using a vehicle that you can live in as a daily driver, the Class B wins. So it's kind of a trade-off as to what you want to accomplish. And right now, for me, I wanted one vehicle. I didn't want to have to pay 2 insurance premiums, 2 registration premiums, or whatever you call it, and on and on. So this works out fine for me. B-boy, so far. So Rusty, what you are saying is there may very well be illegal activity or harm ahead on the trail, so best to turn back. I agree and concur. Very quiet, suspicious, be better safe than sorry. Yeah, well, the thing of it is, if you see a dangerous situation or a potentially dangerous situation building or there, then don't get in it. Avoid the storm, so to speak. That's my philosophy. If I'm walking down a street somewhere and there's a group of teenage type youth, jacking around, I'll avoid that because I know that group think, it's not the individuals, but when you get a group of young guys, you can have some problems pretty damn quick. James Jackson, Snoozy 2 Camping, good for you. We'll do two more here and then we'll shut her down. Mike says, appear like it's living in the wilderness in a jail cell. You only go camping for a couple of days every so often and able to do your own maintenance on your rig. I guess, yeah. Tim Bowen, no. On the Class B, why would I want to? They are for camping. I have a house in the country and a few acres. Yeah, well, don't take it personally, Tim. I was just asking a generic question. But anyway, guys, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, we had some rain yesterday, and we've got more on the horizon for the next few days. So hopefully our springs will come back, and we'll be back to semi-normal as far as the water issue goes. But so from Fort Clark Springs, Romeo says hello and goodbye. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy your life, one day or one moment at a time. Yeah, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. Take deep breaths to lower your stress. Exercise your body and stand guard at the door of your mind. You'll let in some positive stuff here so your neurons can form good thoughts. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha until the next video, and on we go, guys. Where it stops, nobody knows. Yeah, we got 2024 on the horizon, and YouTube would have you believe that artificial general intelligence is going to kill us and all that stuff, but it ain't. We're still here. Enjoy. Bye-bye.